Good evening and welcome to Your Time to Shine. Your Time to Shine is a radio show designed to help you explore your own divine gifts. Good evening, everyone. It is Thursday once again. How is everybody doing this evening? Only a few more days until Christmas. And I am here and I have on my scarf. For those of you who can't see, who are just on the phones, it is a cute little Santa scarf. On one end, he's got little feet. And on the other end, he's got his great face with his beard and his hat. And okay, shameless plug here. I'm very sorry. But I've got it from my sister-in-law's store, a wonderful store. You got to go see it. It's KatrinaKathleen's.com, and she ships anywhere that you can imagine. And if you can't find it there, you aren't going to be able to find it. She has great gifts such as scarves and hats and socks and home decor and just really unique things. So I always enjoy myself when I go in there and always buy way too much. So there is my shameless plug for the year, I think. I try not to do that, but it really is. It's a great store. So I just want to say hello and hi to everybody out there on Facebook, listening to A1R Psychic Radio and Moonstruck TV. Besides Christmas that's coming up here in just a few short days, there's a lot of other holidays out there that people are celebrating. Hanukkah just wrapped up, so all of those who were celebrating Hanukkah, I hope it was joyous and magical with family and friends. Kwanzaa is getting ready to start here just about the time Christmas is. I believe it's the 26th through January 1st. Winter solstice starts on the 21st of December, so our winter party begins there. And also Los Pasados, I think I just butchered that. I'm so very sorry. Los Pasados starts, actually we're in the middle of it, the 16th through the 24th of this month. So there's lots of things to celebrate and lots of reasons to be in the season with family and friends. And whatever religion it is, whatever way that you celebrate, I hope that this coming up here in the next few days through the week will bring you much joy, much happiness, lots of laughter with friends and family, and do what you need to do to make it all that and more. So with that in mind, when Darlene and I started this show a little over a year ago, we started the show with the intent that every show we would bring you all something that would help you navigate through life. And each Thursday night, we've been able to do that. And tonight, I think in the spirit of giving, we are going to forego some of that information tonight, and we're going to go straight to the phone lines, and we're going to get a couple callers in here tonight, actually giving them a little bit more time to be able to find out what it is that Spirit wants them to know, their loved ones on the other side. So with that, I'm going to go straight to the phone lines tonight. Let me see, who do we have online tonight? I saw it come up once and then it kind of disappeared on me. Hang on one moment and it'll come back up, I'm sure. We have someone from Louisiana. Good evening and welcome to Your Time to Shine.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hi there. I'm good. I'm sorry, I missed your name.
My name is Becky.
Becky, thank you so much. And how are you this evening?
I'm okay. I've had better days, but I'm good.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. So what can we help you with tonight, Becky? Do you have a particular question?
Um, I'm raising a 17-year-old granddaughter, and she's battling severe depression, and I'm just really bad. Just kind of wondering what does the spirit world and my son have to say to her.
Okay. Becky, so hang on one moment. I'm going to tune in here. There's going to be a little bit of silence, but I promise you I haven't gone anywhere, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, Becky. So what they're showing me is they're showing me these wavy lines, indicating that there definitely has been some ups and downs
Yes.
With this child, or I should say young adult, actually.
Yes.
And just know that the loved ones on the other side are there. They see this, and they're sending so much love. They're telling me this is a very temporary situation.
Okay.
Hang on just a minute. Let me, they're trying to get my attention on something for just one moment.
Okay.
So I'm getting from them that there has been a loss of some kind in her life that is really deeply affecting her.
Yes.
And I'm being asked to try to do something to get her to talk about it. Is she open to talking to somebody, a counselor, or confide in somebody that's close to her?
I think she would talk to somebody close to her, but she's not. We tried the counseling. She doesn't want. Just a brief thing is, her dad walked out on her years when she was a baby, and my son became dad, and he died 5 years ago. And ever since then, she's just not been able to shake the depression. And it's really bad.
Okay. I'm being told that if you can help her find somebody that she can confide in, what it is that she feels the lack of trust. She feels like there's nobody in the she feels like there's nobody in the world that not only can she trust, but that she can't confide in. That doesn't.
That's true.
I'm being shown that does not include you. Okay. She doesn't have those feelings towards you, but just in a general sense, she just has that sense about the world around her. That she just doesn't have that. Yeah. She doesn't have that sense of trust. And so if you can find a confidant for her to gain her trust, to continue that trust. Now, it's really, really important, though, here, I must add, that whoever she finds to confide in, that person is strong enough to stay with her and not walk away from her. Because if that person walks away from her, she's not going to recover from this, I'm afraid.
That's right.
So it's really, really important that she find that person to show her that not everybody in the world is like this. And once she realizes,
find someone with someone that she can date, and I know she's only 17, but she's only had 2 boyfriends, and they turned out both horrible. And she's a beautiful girl. Just it's like she feels like she can't get a break in life, and I'm really scared of her mentality. So I'm hoping that I pray that somebody will come into her life that will show her she's capable of being loved.
Right. I'm being shown that it is an adult figure. Okay. It's not like a friend. This is an adult figure. I'm seeing it more as a female figure. I'm not seeing it as a male figure. She's going to have some issues with boyfriends. because she's not going to trust.
Okay.
It can be the most wonderful, wonderful man in her life that walks in, but she's not, if she can't get past this, she's not going to be able to have that person stay in her life. So, it's really important.
Okay.
I feel like this woman is already in your life already, or in her life.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's my sister. She feels like she's, but my sister has some mental issues herself. But my granddaughter feels like that's the only person who really understands her. And so when my sister kind of goes off, Kimmy doesn't have somebody to confide in. So it's not a constant. And it's the only one that she feels like she can just say what she has to say.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. So let me ask you, is your sister consistent enough in her life that if she asks a question or she asks something of her, your sister is there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all that's going to matter. It's not going to matter that your sister, is fighting her own issues. Okay. Mm-hmm. So know that that's not going to be an issue. The issue is, I shouldn't say it's an issue. It's not an issue. The most important thing about this is that when this teenager calls upon your sister, that your sister responds, and she responds with loving guidance. And that's the most important thing.
I just have to remind her to be that constant that she can always rely on, and maybe she'll get through and think that, she is capable of somebody coming into her life, and loving her the way she deserves. It's hard when all the males leave,
Right. So, yes. So one thing, is there a father figure in her life right now? Of any kind? An uncle?
Yeah, my husband is her grandfather. She lives with me, and he's as close as she has.
Okay. So the two of you are going to be instrumental in this piece also, because she's always known her grandfather to be there, right? So that is an indication to her that there are people out there that I will just generalize and say there are men out there who will stay, who will take the responsibility, who will love the family. And so I think the more that your husband gets involved with her, and I don't know if he feels comfortable talking to her in a way that is casual. Don't make this, what would I say? Don't make this too intense. Keep it very light. Yeah. But if there is a way that he can talk to her, keeping it light and showing her that, I've been with your grandmother X number of years. I've always been there for her. I'm always there. I've always been there for you. And you need to understand that there are people out there that are going to do that and that are going to be there. And you need to open up your heart and you need to learn how to trust.
Yeah. I can do that. I can explain. Yeah.
That's
my son that really passed is, that's good. Well, no, that's very good. I can tell him that he tries, but she sleeps most of the time, and just went on a bad path. And just when my son was her dad, he did like the donuts for dad. He did everything, so she feels like she's lost two dads. But my son was more traumatic than her birth father, and it was a hard thing for our family because it was very close. Does he have a message that I can tell her that, one-on-one with her?
Hang on. Let me see what they have to say. Okay. So one moment here.
Okay. I'm coming.
So I'm getting a few things. I'm getting a few things here. So I'm getting that she's so loved on the other side, and she has so many around her all the time that are supporting her and loving her. They're leaving her little signs all the time, but she's not realizing that they're signs. I'm seeing money. I'm seeing coins. So when she walks down the street and she picks up a coin, that's them. That is them talking to her and saying, we are here and we love you and we know the struggles that you're going through. Have her take that. Have her take those pennies and put them in her pocket and use them as a reminder that she's always loved. I'm also being shown that she was just such a free little spirit when she was a young girl. She danced and she loved, and they're saying that she needs to find that little girl in herself again, and she needs to trust. And it starts by opening up.
Okay. I will do that. Now, when you said the coins, I have to tell you that my son that passed that she looked at like a dad, and that's how I know it came from him. He had a coin collection, and he collects old coins. So when you said about the coins, if she finds the coins, that was straight from him. He had a huge coin collection.
Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, that's beautiful. Yes, that's going to help her. That's going to help her open up. That's going to give her that little extra boost that she needs. So
that's right.
Just let her know.
Thank you so much. I sure will.
Okay. Well, the best of luck to you all, and happy holidays to you and your family.
Thank you so much. I appreciate this. I really appreciate it. God bless you.
God bless you too, Becky. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Next, we have Ebony in Georgia. Hello, Ebony. How are you?
Good. How are you, Julie?
I'm good. Thank you for joining the show tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. What can we do for you?
Yes, ma'am. I actually have a few questions. This is the first time with me doing this online, or on the radio, to be honest. So I actually have a few questions in regards to, I guess, my current love life as well as financial situations, to be honest. If you have any insight in regards to that.
Okay, well, let's start there. Let me just tap in here for just a few minutes. You're going to hear some silence while I am connecting with Spirit, but don't worry, I haven't gone anywhere, and so I will be right back. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so to start off, I am seeing a person in your life. I'm seeing a male companion, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm sure I apologize for this because I'm sure you have never heard this before. But with your name, I immediately heard the song Ebony and Ivory together in perfect harmony. But they're saying that this is a really good. This is a good match. It's flowing. It's gentle. It's easy. It's something that you haven't had before. and you don't really know how to handle that or how to take that. Just know that you are being guided, and you will both know when that time is, that you should take that next step to what that next level is, whatever that means for the two of you. But I see it's one of those, I'm trying to explain how I feel because it's just so calming, and so loving.
Okay.
And kind of relaxing. Okay. What's that?
I said I get different, but okay. I mean, so like I sense that, but there's like he's a water sign and I'm a fire sign, so we collide, we clash a lot. But I do get the relaxing, calming sensations as well. So I don't know. It's very confusing. So I guess that's part of the reason why we're here, because I just don't know whether to stick it out or let it go. Like my heart is saying stick it out, but my mind is like let it go, because again, it's something that I'm not used to.
Yeah, your ego is getting in the way. Your ego of past experiences is getting in the way. I will tell you, yes, because you guys have those signs, the fire sign. Did you say you're the fire and he's the water?
Yes.
Okay. So, oh, that makes so much sense, because that's why I'm getting that gentle, easy feeling. Water is all about emotion. And my significant other is definitely a water sign, as well. Okay. And it is just an easy flowing process. So that's where spirit is giving me all that easy flowing process. What they're telling me to tell you is that you just need to take a step back. You are very fiery. And that's a good thing, because you guys are opposites. But at the same time, you have to remember not to be too fiery with him, and it's all because of your past experiences. And so, if you can sit down with a piece of paper and write down some of your past experiences that maybe haven't been too pleasant, write them down. And get all that emotion, that energy that is behind all of that. Write it down on a piece of paper, get it all out, and then do a ceremonial burning. So basically, just you can take it outside, or you can put it in a cup, and then burn it and watch it disappear. Watch the smoke carry all of that up into the heavens. And release all that, because right now that's what's holding you back, is all that kind of static negative energy. And I think once you are able to release that, things are going to smooth out. Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Let me see here in the last few minutes here that we have on the show. Let me see if I can tap into your finances here. One moment.
Okay. Thank you.
So I'm being shown almost like a vacuum is going around sucking up your money. So I'm getting the feeling that right now that you're having problems with something sucking your money out, and it may not be one thing, or I think it's a bunch of things combined into one. But all I see is this big vacuum just going around sucking up everything. So there is a relationship issue with you and money. Let's see, with something like that. Do you know of any practitioners that Reiki keeps coming up? I'm not sure if that's what you need to do, but I keep coming up with a practitioner, such as a spiritual practitioner, maybe someone who does access consciousness or bars, to help you clear that. Because again, there's a relationship money issue there. And until you can kind of get rid of that, it's going to be sticking around. Until that point, you can do the ceremonial burning, just like I suggested that you do with your relationship. Do that with money. Okay? Everything that makes you mad about money, write it out and then let it go. And then see if you can find some type of a spiritual practitioner that can help you clear some of those. I would say Access Consciousness or bars. Look that up online and you'll be able to find a practitioner near you. So with that, Ebony, we are down to the last few seconds of our show. So I want to thank you so much for calling in tonight. And I hope that you and your family have a wonderful holiday.
Thank you. And same to you, Julie.
You are very welcome. Well, that is it for our show tonight, folks. Fabulous night. Thank you for tuning in with me. Again, happy holidays to everyone, however you are celebrating that or whatever religion you are celebrating with. I hope it is wonderful for all of you and your family. Good night.